Yo, 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 what is up? We've got a quick update for you on the Summit Lake build. We've been making a bit of progress coming into the park, although actually very little of this progress is probably finalized. So we did build a small entrance. It's just got two gates here, and as the park grows, we will undoubtedly expand this entrance and make it a little bit more grand with like the ticket sale booths and that sort of thing. We've also started on a main street, like that's in quotes, because this isn't really seeming a lot like a main street. I started off thinking, let's build Main Street, and it's kind of turned off like more of these should be somewhere else in the park, I believe. So we've got a little restroom building here. It's pretty simple, but it's fun. And then a nice staff building since our staff were very quickly running out of energy, so we needed to get that one up and running quickly. We've also got a more modern kind of gulpy chief beef combo here, and I kind of went off like we're building Wendy's around our neighborhood, and kind of took the like protruding brick face with the darker paneling kind of look from the Wendy's buildings that are going up. But I was thinking with the new restaurant thing coming out, perhaps we could do like a couple windows and then we can expand so that you could actually walk in. So it is like a walk up fast food or dine in, which I think that would be really cool. So other than that, we moved over to a flat ride here. We've got the scissor ride, and we took our first go at building a dome, and it was interesting. It was a little bit frustrating to kind of work with some of these textures, or not textures, but the parts and then the way the textures like overlap and stuff. But we did kind of get it done, and I think it looks pretty good, especially for my first attempt at a dome. I'm not a fan of the sign being on top. I think we'll end up swapping that out later. But perhaps what I'm most proud of thus far that's pretty complete is the train station here for the Connie Express. I really love the way this station came out, and I posted a few photos on Instagram, but I hadn't quite finished off the details. I got a little giddy and just posted them a little bit prematurely, I think. So we didn't build an interior, but we've boxed them in so that at least if you glance by, you'll see more than just like empty walls on the inside. So we've got like a traditional kind of bench setup kind of thing. People walk through them all the time and that sort of stuff, but that's all right. I really wanted the benches to be there to give it the nice like train station feel. And then we've of course got some planners and that sort of thing, which are all new from when we had posted the Instagram shots. And we've got a bell at the top so that, I guess they could ring it and that sort of thing. So we'll probably be copying this station, maybe shifting some things around for the other stations of the Connie Express, which currently just kind of runs haphazardly around the nothingness of a park. Eventually, we'll be like reshaping this a little bit and adding other stations, and I really just want the train to be like constantly interacting with stuff in the park. And a good example of interaction would be like coming by our white water rapids kind of ride here, and this is kind of what we're in the middle of, is working on the river rapids. So we did just recently take the time to line it with the stone walls from the Spooky Pack, and I'm super pleased with the way that that look ended up coming out. So on the River Rapids journey, we've got a mill building here, and this is, I guess, kind of like the wiener of the ride, and we've left a sight line in the trees so that you can see it from where the station will be, and you can kind of see it from like over in this area as well. And then we built a pump station, and it's the Hydro Pump 2000, and this is just to kind of add a little bit of, I guess, realism to look like it's circulating the water at the end of the ride back up and into the top of the ride. We will have, of course, a station building there, so the pipes will more or less just be running into a wall rather than the floor. But I really am happy with the way that little kind of backstage area kind of came out. And then we also are trying to find a good location for the coaster that we built a while back and was looking forward to placing in the park. So I think we'll have the path and the train come under our bridge section here. But this is not a permanent spot. It's mainly there so we can make money, as well as District 3, which is from our Compact Coaster series. It's also here just to make money for now, and it's making a killing. Let's see how much it's making. Lifetime profit is $72,000. So it's definitely the breadwinner of the park so far, for sure. We are sitting at 50,000, so we've kind of reached the plateau portion of the game where we can just continually build whatever we want. Let's see. All of our guests and everything are... All of our guests and staff are doing well. So we're just going to continue to build and make money and see where this park takes us. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to see more of this park, be sure to subscribe. I'll be releasing some update videos and that sort of thing, maybe bi-weekly-ish, somewhere around there. And I'll also be trying to stream most of this build on Twitch. So be sure to hop over there. There's a link in the description. And give the channel a follow, and I hope we can hang out sometime and keep working on this park. Thanks, guys.